Hey everyone, so we're gonna start tutorials on all the hardware that we have and how to install it, okay? First up is our handmade plate by request. So I'm using just a scrap piece of our pink pearl cork and our handmade plate, of course, and this is in matte gold. So first thing first, you want to figure out where you want to place it in a bag. Front and center, top center, whatever. But wherever you're going to place it, pay attention to the seam allowance. Also pay attention to when you're going to top stitch, okay? What I mean by that is, one of the first wallets I applied a plate to, I put too close to the edge. And then when it came time to top stitch it, the foot, kind of got bumped out of the way by the plate. So it would kind of little jagged line in the top stitching there. So pay attention to placement, okay? But then first you're going to go ahead and bend these prongs and try and get them, straight out. So 90-degree angle from the whole handmade plate, okay? And then you're going to place it where you want on the cork in this case, or whatever you're going to put it on. And I use, this is an erasable gel pen and it comes off all the fabric really nicely for me. But go ahead and mark on there where you're gonna cut the holes, okay? And try and mark the whole width of this, okay? Because even if you're not using this particular handmade plate, you want to make sure you're going the whole width so it goes through, okay? So kind of see the holes, and then you're going to take a seam ripper, so I like to take, and insert it at the base of your mark and just carefully cut up, okay? Now you can always cut it longer, but you can't cut it shorter, so try and be super careful about that and only cut the length of the mark you made, okay? And then you can erase the marks if you want. I didn't mark it too hard because it was already cut before. But what you're going to do then is line this up with the holes and insert it, and then take the washer that came with it, put it through, and then just flatten these prongs back, and you want to make sure you're going away out so it kind of wedges in there, okay? Now I typically do not, however, a lot of people like to put stabilizer or even a little bit of like fleece over this. In all their washers and prongs, typically they'll do that to prevent this from rubbing on the cotton lining fabric, or even this outside if it got bent that way for whatever reason. But there you have it, all installed, and go ahead and let us know if you have any questions.